To make our Nigerian Egusi soup, you place your pan on fire, then go in with some palm oil. Ensure that the heat is low just to avoid the palm oil getting bleached. Then I'll go in with my diced onions. Yeah, I'm using diced white onions, but you can also use red onions, however you like it. But I like white onions for this purpose, so I've gone in with my onions, and then I'll go in with my locust bean, which is also known as Iru in Yorubaland. So I'm just gonna fry the onions and the locust bean under low heat. I don't want the onions to get burnt. I don't want it to get too cooked. I just want it to be a little bit fried, lightly fried with the locust bean. So that's why I'm frying under low heat, and then I keep stirring just to ensure that it doesn't get burnt. So now that is done, I'm going to go in with my egusi, the dried egusi powdered form, and then I'll just fry it alongside the onions and the locust bean. I like to do this because I just feel like it activates the flavor of everything, and then just gives it a unique taste when the soup is ready. So I'm just going to fry it, and then I'll just keep stirring to ensure that it doesn't get burnt. Still on that low heat, the egusi is frying with the other ingredients. So I'm going to go in with my fresh grinded pepper. I have tomatoes, onions, and scotch bonnet in the pepper. So I'm just going to fry everything together, mix it together, and ensure that it's properly fried before the boiling process begins. Like I said, I enjoy frying my ingredients because it just makes the flavor activated. It gives it a bursting flavor. So now I'm going to go in with my meat stock. Yeah, that's my meat stock. I'm going to go in with it. Yeah. And just stir everything together, mix it properly, and leave it to cook for a bit. Yeah, now the mixture is boiling, is cooking all together. Just give it a little stir just to ensure that nothing is getting burnt, nothing is getting sticky to the pan. And when that is done, I'll leave it to cook again. Still under low heat, I'm going to go in with some grinded crayfish. Yes, I like crayfish because it just completes. It's a complete package when there's crayfish in your soup. It gives it a taste that you cannot pinpoint. It's different. And then I go in with my signature ingredient, which is my garlic and ginger paste. And then I'll go in with some seasoning also. I'm not going to be using salt in this particular soup, so I'm going to put quite more than the normal seasoning, and then I'll just mix everything together, ensure that the ingredients are properly distributed in the mixture, and cover to fry. Now that the mixture is properly fried, as you can see, it's looking fried already. I'll stir it up to ensure that there's nothing getting burnt or sticky. You can see the egusi is looking grainy. That exactly is what we need. We need the egusi to look grainy. So I'm going to go in with this dried fish, which was already soaked in warm water and salt, just for cleaning purpose, to clean it and ensure that there are no germs or microorganisms on it. So I'm going to go in with the fish at this point, just to allow it to cook and take in some of the soup flavor. And then I also don't like the fish being too tough, so that's why I added it pretty early. And then I'm going in with some boiling water because the frying process has been completed. So now I just want to boil everything together and let it simmer together, let it cook all together. So the soup is getting boiled already, I'm going to add my meat at this point. I have shaki, I have beef already prepared, cooked and grilled in the oven. So now that I have that in the soup, I'll stir it together. You can see that the egusi is looking nice already, but we still need to leave it to cook for a bit, so that everything is properly cooked. I'll just stir it for a bit and then let it cook for a while. Now the egusi is looking well, nicely made. It's looking yummy and ready to be eaten, but our soup is not ready yet. Okay, so we're still, now the egusi soup is coming out. I'm going to now go in with my washed spinach, which is the icing on the cake. I'll go in with my washed spinach, and then I'll just distribute it properly. When I distribute it in the soup, allow it to steam up with the soup, and our egusi soup is just going to come out looking yummy and fresh and healthy. Look at how green the spinach is. Yeah, I didn't chop my spinach because I like having whole spinach in my soup. And look at it, this is all stirred up, but I still need to leave it for a bit to steam up together. And when it does a little bit steaming for about 5-10 minutes, our egusi is ready to be served. Some people enjoy eating this egusi with semo. Some like to have it with poundo yam. Some like to have it with eba. Some would rather have it with amala, and some would like gari or fufu with it. So here you go.